Hello, Taurus. I hope this reading finds you well. This is your energy zodiac reading for July 2022. I want to thank you very much for being open to the energy of this reading. I want to thank you very much for liking, subscribing, commenting, hitting the notification button, and sharing. Everything you do here helps this channel grow, and it's greatly appreciated. So for you, Taurus, we have the Energy Oracle to see what the overall energy of July will be. We have the Crow Tarot, and we have the Moonology Oracle cards. So we're going to go with the Energy Oracle first, and then we'll move into the Moonology and the Tarot. So we're calling in our spirit guides. So what we have for you is the Thinking Man and Woman Holding Coin. So I think this is very interesting because these are two different ends of the spectrum. We have the woman holding coin who is very regal, very noble, very lucky, using the powers from within to bring prosperity and abundance into her life. And then we have the Thinking Man, someone who is very book smart, someone who is very interested in spirituality and crystals and healing. So this may be you. I feel this may be you either going into partnership with someone, kind of being the money man, if you will, on opening up a business in regards to crystals or healing or Reiki or emotional healing or spiritual healing, past life healing, kind of things like that. Or this could be you paying for these services. But whatever the case may be, two people coming together for either a business transaction or a partnership in business. And Taurus is always, everything you touch kind of turns to gold, so wouldn't be too worried about this turning out any other way, but perfect. So Taurus, there seems to be a little bit of indecision. Perhaps you're indecisive about going into business, starting a business, putting money into a business, backing a business, or moving forward with any of the above. So what we have to understand with making these decisions is that nothing is ever set in stone. So if you're moving forward and this doesn't feel like something you want to move into, then you can step back from that and then figure out what you need to change or what other opportunities may be at hand for you, or what other decisions that you can make, and then move forward with that. So there's no reason to be indecisive because these different opportunities will stay open for you. Different paths will be there for you. What do I want to say? There's a lot of passion here. I kind of feel there's a lot of transformation here as well. So I don't want you to be overly hyperly focused on the uncertainty of the decision or the indecision of the business or not business. Yes. And also I want to say that it's very important that you speak how you feel. I'm getting a very scratchy throat, which just came on at the beginning of this reading. So be very, very open about how you feel. If it works for you, great. I'll scream it from the rooftops. If it doesn't, be very vocal about what doesn't. Because if you're in a partnership here, you have to know that your partner's not going to be able to read your mind. People who you may be going into business with aren't going to be able to read your mind. They aren't going to be able to know if you're unhappy with decisions that are being made. They're not going to be able to read your mind and know that you feel this way about this. So it's very important that you speak your truth. It's very important that you stand up for yourself. It's very important that if you're feeling like you are not being heard or being seen or taken seriously, that you speak up about that. Because if you don't, and something happens, and then you come back later and say, they can always come back and say, well, you never said, right? And then you have some people who go, I shouldn't have to say, well, yeah, you should, because no, we're not mind readers. Well, the very, very few of us are, but none of us really. So be very open and very vocal about how you feel, and know that this opportunity is coming to you for a reason. And if it's something that you're trying to manifest, then you being indecisive about it is just going to hold back the abundance that comes from it, right? There may be obstacles, there may be ups and downs, but if you are passionate enough about this opportunity, then by all means go forward. But don't think that just because you go down one path, that doesn't mean you can't dip your toes in the other, right? You can always take a step back and try to reevaluate the situation and move in another direction if the direction you're going doesn't fit for you. If there is signage of contracts, please make sure that you understand. You're reading the fine print at the bottom. You are getting an equal investment of your worth and what you bring to the table. So we have a time of celebration. Yahoo! We have a time of gathering together and meeting with people. We have a time of moving in a specific direction. And then there's this. So this is interesting. Remember what I said before about being vocal, saying what you have to say, right? So here we have you being indecisive. Got it. And then you choose to move forward. So that's a time of celebration. Getting together with people, having some sort of meetings, being in an attitude of gratitude, showing your appreciation, talking to others, expressing how you feel, expressing yourself in many different ways when it comes to this particular situation. So we have all of that. And this is you moving in another direction, right? Moving away from this place of indecision into the direction that benefits you best. And we're leaving all of this unnecessary behind, leaving all this indecisiveness behind. So here comes the tricky part. So there may be people in your family, in your life, friends, partners, acquaintances who may think that you going into business or partnerships or whatever, that you making this move and making the decision is not a good one. And there's going to be this, it feels like a verbal battle kind of back and forth, right? And sometimes in the heat of the moment, things get said. And sometimes in the heat of the moment when things get said, we have a tendency to say things that we don't necessarily mean. It's just our defense mechanism because we want to shut somebody up, or we want someone to feel like we feel. So we say things, and things are said. And sometimes things can't be unsaid. They can't be taken back. Apologies aren't enough. And bridges get burned and friendships are lost. Don't let that happen. Don't let that happen. It's okay if someone has a different of opinion. It's okay if someone thinks that this journey isn't the one for you. That's their opinion. They have the right to express that. You have the opportunity to say, I respect your opinion, but this is what I'm going to do. Or you have the option of retaliating, arguing, debating, fighting back. And when that happens, we have to deal with the consequences of that. So be very careful when you find yourself in a place of defending yourself, defending your beliefs, defending your actions, defending your path, that you're doing it from a place of compassion and a place of empathy and not from anger. Because you don't want to You don't want to hurt anyone. You don't want to be mean. You don't want to be vile. You don't want to disrupt lives, right? You have this opportunity. You're taking this opportunity. That decision is yours. How everybody else feels about it is inconsequential. Don't make it a big thing. So let's see what else we have. You're moving in a direction here, and you're letting go of a lot of things that have been holding you back. So remember I said about defending, right? Don't put yourself in the position to defend yourself so much that you defend yourself right out of this opportunity, right? And the Knight of Cups is someone coming forward to show love and compassion and all of that. And the Knight of Cups is also one who loves the thought of being in love and loves the thought of, romance and loves the thought of expressing their ways of love. But the Knight of Cups is also someone who isn't able to keep promises or isn't able to follow through on the promises that they make. So this kind of feels like this is one thing, and then somebody comes in and confesses their undying love as soon as you make this commitment over here. Someone comes in and goes, "Oh, I love you and you mean so much to me, and I want to take this relationship to the next level, or I want to get back together, or I want to reestablish this relation. I want to," and all of this, but they're not quite there to be able to. They don't have the distance, right? And then there is the strength card. So this is going to take a lot of strength on your part. It's going to take a lot of um, patience, a lot of strength, a lot of standing up for yourself out of compassion and empathy, not out of anger and ego. Celebration, people coming in from the past. Maybe this is who this is, someone coming in from the past wanting to confess their undying love for you, but they have no staying power and they have no ability to stick to the promises that they make. And then we have the 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 9 of Cups. So this is going to be, this journey here, it's going to be very prosperous for you, very abundant for you. It's like the cup overflowing kind of thing, and you're standing above it all going, I did this. I created this for myself. I stepped out of my comfort zone, made the decision that I needed to make, went forward with it, and beyond everybody else's, you know, uh, thoughts or beyond everybody else's issues with it, I made it. I completed it. It's successful. I'm happy. My cup is overflowing. I'm abundant. I'm prosperous. I'm able to share. I'm able to help my family. I'm able to put food on the table. I'm able to pay all of my bills and have money left over to take care of me and to take care of my needs and my wants. So even though people may have had problems with it, the decision in the end was mine, and I made it, and I'm happy that I did. So let's see what your Moonology card has for you. One fell on the floor. Hold on a second. Okay, so we have, it's time to release any negativity. Full moon in Scorpio, so making that decision, releasing any negativity that is guided, that is put toward others when it comes to you defending yourself, right? What did we talk about? We don't want to do that. We don't want to lower our vibration. We don't want to be in a time of negativity and uncertainty when we're making decisions that have the potential to really put us in a time of prosperity. So we want to get out of the negativity. We want to get out of our head. We want to make the decision. We want to celebrate that. If people come in from the past, that's great. Hi, how you doing? Let's have coffee. Let's have drinks, whatever. But don't get sucked into this whole I want you, I need you, I love you kind of thing, because they don't have the staying power to do that. So we move forward, and we move forward and we make the decision and we move forward, but what we move forward into seems like a lot of people trying to tell us no, 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 and us constantly defending ourselves. But in the end, it chose to be an abundant adventure. In the end, they're all welcome to their opinion. In the end, don't say or do anything that's going to burn bridges behind you. Two more cards, please, Spirit. Two more cards. Or one more card, Spirit, whatever you want. It's all you. It's all you. Okay, so we have a win-win outcome is forecast, full moon in Libra. So yay, we've balanced it out. We've won. And then you and your loved ones are safe, new moon in Cancer. So this decision that you are making in the month of July, it seems like some sort of business partnership or you investing into something. It has the potential of turning out amazing and great. The only obstacle I see here is someone coming in from the past, kind of, if you want to do a little tat-a-tat, if you want to have a little something something, that's great. But don't um, don't walk away from this opportunity for something that doesn't have the potential to manifest or the ability to manifest, because that's not worth it. And if you find yourself being confronted by other people because you take this opportunity, which shows it to be a win-win situation for you and other people involved, don't say or do anything that is going to burn bridges. Don't say or do anything that is going to put you in a light of anger or resentment or chaos, or you don't want to bring that energy into making this decision. You don't want to bring that energy into moving in a forward direction. You don't want to bring that energy into this unbelievable amazing opportunity that you have. You don't want to bring the negativity in it. So accept, not even accept their opinion. I respect it. Move on, and to move forward into this abundant time. It's going to take strength, no doubt. It's going to take strength and patience. There are going to be obstacles along the way in the month of July, but you got this. I mean, it's in black and white and purple and blue. You got this. Know that you're divinely guided and loved. And know that great things are out there for you. Don't spend a lot of time going back and forth on the decision-making process. Make a decision. Go forward. Know that you can always take a step back and reevaluate anytime you want to. So that is your saving grace. If things aren't working out the way you think they should, take a step back, reevaluate, speak your truth, say what you have to say, and then move forward. Know that you're divinely guided and loved. Stay true to you. Stay true to you. Yeah, I'm excited for you. So go get them, Taurus. You always do. And have a great and wonderful July. Know love, be love, give love.